principles, except we've got the cube root, so we're shifting our focus from perfect squares to perfect cubes. Okay, we've got to shift our focus to perfect cubes. So I've got a list up here, but if you're not familiar with them, you need to become familiar with your perfect cubes. All right, so we're trying to figure out 108, is it divisible by a perfect cube? I don't care about the perfect squares anymore. So I think maybe 27. Okay, and the good news is about perfect cubes is they get bigger faster, so you have fewer numbers that you're going to have to check. All right, so as before, we leave the -8 in front. 108 is 27 times 4. We leave x under there. I'm going to rewrite y to the 4th as y cubed times y to the 1st, because now I'm taking the cubed root. So I'm going to divide by 3 instead of dividing by 2. Okay, so let's simplify this. So the cube root of 27 is 3. 4 is not a perfect cube, so we leave it under there. X has a power less than the root, so we leave it under there. The cube root of y cubed is y, and we leave that other y under there. So left under our cube root, and don't get lazy on me, you got to put the 3 in that root, otherwise it's understood to be a square root. So 4xy is under there, and then last step, let's multiply in front. Not sure why I hear talking and giggling right now when I'm delivering new material. Hey, Brent. All right, let's look at another one. Now, we didn't have to worry about this with square roots because you can't take the square root of a negative number. But with the cubed root, with that -54, I'm going to make sure that my perfect cube, I'm going to express it as a negative number. So I'm going to do -27 times +2 to get -54. We'll write that as x cubed times x squared, and y to the 9th times y squared. I'm looking for numbers that are multiples of 3 when I'm rewriting these this time. Thank you. All right, so, sweeping today? Sweeping today? Put them up. Okay. All right, cube root of 27, -27 is -3. Do not leave a negative under the cube root. You need to bring it out. 2 is not a perfect cube, so we leave it under. Cube root of x cubed is x. X squared, the power is less than the root, so we leave it under. Cube root of y to the 9th is y cubed. Y squared, power is less than the root, so we leave it under. So we've got 2x squared y squared left under our cube root. So -3 times +3 is -9. Xy cubed, make sure that your exponent and your root do not merge. Don't make that a 33, or don't count the y cubed as the root. Okay, so let's do one more of these and we will be finished for today. Okay, 72, let's see here, 8, yeah, -8 times 9. And 6 is divisible by 3, so we'll leave it as it is. 2 is less than 3, so we leave it under there as well. So the cube root of -8 is -2. 9's not a perfect cube. Cube root of x to the 6 is x squared. You divide those two numbers. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Y squared, the power is less than the root. So we've got 9y squared left. -2 times -2 is +4. 4x squared outside. Cube root of 9y squared under. Okay, pretty simple, right?